Hello students, my name is Shantinath from Mechanical Department, and today we will be discussing about the Unit 1, that is measuring instruments, from subject of your third semester Mechanical Measurements, subject code 15ME33T. So let us start with the first unit. So today we will be covering Unit 1, that is measuring instruments. It is for 30 marks. In last class I have told you about this syllabus and all. So today we will be covering what is measurement. Actually, what do you mean by the measurement? Next we will be studying about the requirements of measurements, that is why measurements is used. Next we will be studying about significance of measurements, that is what is the aim or objectives of the measurements, why it is used, and where it is used, and how it is useful for present scenario, and terms used in measurements, that is accuracy, precision, all kind of things we will be studying. Here the important points for your exams are significance of measurements and terms used in measurements. So terms used in measurements is a sure short question for your internals and also for your exams. So let us start with the first point, that is what is measurement. Okay, so the definition, before going to the definition, I want you to see some videos, then come back and we will define the definition of measurement. Okay, wait a second.
Explain its methods and types. We are aware of the quote that whatever exists in some amount.
Guys, these are the some measuring instrument. As you can see from this figure, we have scale here, starting from the scale, and we have yard, we have tablespoon, cup, divider, set square, anything. These are the measuring instruments. Okay.
For example, if we have to measure the diameter of a test tube, it is not possible to measure it with a simple scale. Another instrument, vernier caliper, is used for this purpose.
Guys, I think you observed that this test tube diameter cannot be found out with the help of a simple scale. The diameter can be found out using only vernier calipers. I think you have studied it in applied science, and you will be studying also in this subject. Okay, what he says, just listen it carefully.
Another instrument, vernier caliper, is used for this purpose. Similarly, various different instruments are there to measure different parameters.
See, the screw gauge, the first figure shows about the screw gauge, where we can measure the diameters, and second figure is about the pressure gauge, where the name itself indicates it measures the pressure gauge, where we have two pipes 1 and 2. When it connects, if you want to measure the pressure between two pipes, then we can use this pressure gauge instruments. So this pressure gauges also we are studying how the pressure has been measured. Okay, and about the third figure, the thermometer. As all of you know about the thermometer is a device or a mechanical tool which is used to measure the temperature. So in doctors and all, they are using this thermometer. I think no need to explain it further. So these are the measuring devices. And one thing I want to stress, that you are measuring the unknown quantity. I am talking about the unknown magnitude or unknown quantity. Suppose you want to measure a diameter which is unknown, correct? Suppose you want to measure a diameter which is unknown to you, आपको पता नहीं है. So when at that time you use a standard tool or a device. Correct? Standard tool कौन सा है? This screw gauge, unknown magnitude, that is आपको पता नहीं क्या है, that is a diameter. So measurement is a process of finding out, or you can say comparison between unknown standards. Unknown standard कौन सा है इधर? Say diameter. Here unknown quantity is pressure. Here unknown quantity or magnitude is temperature. So standards कौन से हैं इधर? Which is a standard? This is a screw gauge, this is a pressure gauge standard, and this is a thermometer standard. So what I say is the measurement is a process or act of comparison between the standards and a unknown magnitude. So I will write here, it's a comparison between standard and magnitude. So I am repeating, standard is what? This screw gauge, pressure gauge and thermometers, and magnitude we can say here we can say magnitude is diameter, we can say pressure, and here we can say magnitude is temperature, and similarly we can say speed. So everything. So let us go to the video.
Thus, measurement is defined as the process of obtaining a quantitative comparison between a predefined standard and an unknown magnitude. Now let us see the different methods of measurements. There are two important methods of measurements: direct methods, indirect methods.
See, we have a 5 marks question on this methods of measurements, and we will be studying this in next classes. And just see the video right now.
First, let us understand the direct methods of measurement. For instance, if we have to measure the length of a bar, we will measure it with the help of a measuring tape or scale directly. Therefore, in the direct methods, we compare the quantity directly with the standards. Now let us understand the indirect method of measurement. For example, we cannot measure stress in the bar. Due to applied force directly, we may have to record some other quantities also, like area and pressure. Thus, the indirect method comprises of the system that senses, converts, and finally presents an analogous output in the form of a displacement or chart. There are three types of measurements: primary measurement, secondary measurement, tertiary measurement. Let us first discuss the primary measurement. A primary measurement is made by direct observation, without involving any translation of the measured quantity, and is determined by comparing it directly with reference standards. For example, matching of two lengths when determining the length of an object with a ruler.
We'll stop here, and this part we will discuss in next class. This is not required right now, because just firstly we have to understand what is the definition of measurement. See, you are studying a whole subject here. If you don't know what is the definition of simple measurements, then it is no use of studying this subject. So wait a second. Coming to our PPT, we are discussing about what is measurement. So let us discuss. So it says it is a process or an act of quantitative comparison between predefined standard and unknown quantity. So first we'll target some words here and we'll discuss separately, because this seems to be very tricky definition to you guys. Okay, firstly we'll discuss about the process. So guys, in previous semester, in every theory or lab subjects, I think you have studied about the measurement processes, especially in engineering graphics 1 and 2. That is, you guys have used a steel rule or protractor or compass or divider or repeatedly, right? So these things you are used in your drawing sheets. So if you want to measure the length of the line, which is randomly drawn on your paper. Suppose I am repeating, suppose a randomly drawn line, एक line draw किया आपने. So if you want to measure the length of the line, then how it can be measured? So think simple thing, that is you take a steel rule or a scale, then you will measure. So this is called as a process. So understanding the point? So this is called as a process. So what we have is measurement is a process. So simple. Suppose I will take a next example, that is if you want to measure the length of the pen. So length of the pen can be measured by using scale. Suppose if you want to measure the diameter of the pen, we cannot use a scale, correct? So what you are using is, you are using the micrometer, which you have used in applied science. I hope you have seen the micrometer, correct? And we have micrometer. Now you will be studying in detail about the micrometer in this unit itself. Okay, you understood about the process. Process is nothing but finding the unknown quantity, unknown magnitude. अननोन मैग्नीट्यूड कौन सा था? एक लाइन का लेंथ फाइंड आउट करने का था हमको. सो व्हाट वी हैव डन, वी हैव टुक द स्केल, दैट इज अ स्टैंडर्ड वन, एंड वी हैव मेजर्ड. सो नेक्स्ट, सो प्रोसेस समझ में आया? इट इज़ अ प्रोसेस और एक्ट ऑफ क्वांटिटेटिव कंपैरिजन. we'll discuss about this word quantitative. So quantitative means something that can be measured exactly, correct? So कुछ है उसको हम exactly measure करने वाले हैं. So that is nothing but a quantitative word. For example, we can count the number of students in the class. Suppose I am taking the class and I can easily count the number of students. That is nothing but a quantitative. कुछ quantity है and that can be measured, correct? So or else we can take another example, that is a number of buses in the bus stand. So number of buses क्या है? That is nothing but a quantity. So we are measuring that quantity, so it is a quantitative. Understanding the word? So it is a process or an act of quantitative comparison. You know about the word comparison, मतलब compare करने का. Comparison between, we'll go to the next word, comparison between predefined standard. Predefined, so the word predefined मतलब पहले से ही उसको स्टैंडर्ड बना के रखा है. दैट इज़ फॉर एग्जांपल स्केल, उसको स्केल लेके हम लोग मेजर कर रहे हैं. सो दैट इज़ अ थिंग. सो प्री डिफाइंड, इट इज़ नॉट अ पोस्ट डिफाइंड, दैट इज़ लाइक अ प्रीपेड रिचार्ज. आप रिचार्ज करोगे तो आपको नेट आएगा. सिमिलरली प्रीपेड, दैट इज़ प्री डिफाइंड स्टैंडर्ड आपके पास है. सपोज इट इज़ इट इज़ अ स्केल, ये प्री डिफाइंड स्टैंडर्ड है and I want to measure the length of this line which I drawn right now. So what I use scale to measure this length of the line. Okay, and predefined standards पता चला ना आपको? That is predefined standard, it may be any device which is internationally accepted and that can be used to measure anywhere and the result should be same. मतलब क्या है? सपोज़ मैंने ये स्केल, सपोज़ मैंने लाइन ड्रॉ किया ना, इसका लेंथ फाइंड आउट करना है मुझको. सो व्हाट आई यूज़ स्केल. तो स्केल मैं इधर बचपन कुर्सी में बैठ के इसका स्केल का लेंथ यूज़ करता हूँ, लेंथ फाइंड आउट करता हूँ. सपोज इट इज़ कितना है? 2 सेंटीमीटर. सपोज इट इज़ 2 मीटर, 2 सेंटीमीटर. सपोज the same line which I will be drawing it in Jammu Kashmir. Suppose I will be drawing it in Dubai. So the results are same. Results क्या आएंगे? 2 सेंटीमीटर ही आएंगे. So these standards are internationally accepted. What I mean is that, okay. So measurement is an act measurement is a process or act of quantitative comparison between predefined standards and unknown magnitude. I think you studied about this unknown magnitude. It may be pressure, it may be volume, it may be temperature, it may be speed, it may be anything. Okay, thus we can find out the unknown magnitude using a standard which is available, predefinedly available. Okay, let's go further about this definition. I will repeat it. This predefined means the standard is predefined standard is nothing but a rule. No, it is a established rule or a device. It is used for the comparison. And about this magnitude, lastly, unknown magnitude, it is nothing but a size or extent or something. For example, if earthquake, that is a bhukamp, happens near your home, then you will be asking kitna time tak bhukamp hua. So that time will be measured using some standard predefined standards. So it is called as some device, the seismomanometer. So that relative time of the earthquake can be find out by using some measuring device. So we have so many magnitudes: mass, charge, volume, time, speed, temperature. So many things unknown magnitudes can be measured using some devices. Okay, so earthquake, I have told you about the earthquake. So how do you find out? By using some standard device which can be measured earthquake size or time. Similarly, if you want to know the speed of the car, then we use some speedometers or odometers. So these speedometers and odometers are nothing but predefined standards which we are using to measure the speed of the car. So I think we have studied about these. I think you understood about the definition of measurement. We'll repeat this definition one more time. So say with me, it is a process or an act of quantitative comparison between predefined standards and unknown magnitude. So this word plays a very important role from here to here, this word. Okay, this part plays a very important role, because if anyone asked you, suppose the principal sir has suddenly came to your class and simply they are asked about what is measurement. So you should be able to say it is a comparison between predefined standards and unknown magnitude. I hope you understood about this definition, and we'll go further. So these are the images which shows some measuring instruments, and hope I think you have used all of this. And let us move to the next point, that is requirements of measurements. That is, क्यों measurements चाहिए हमको. So that is the thing. I hope you guys are okay with my Hindi, because I cannot speak Kannada and Marathi due to the dispute. I will speak in English and Hindi, and if you have any doubts regarding this, you can ping me in WhatsApp or you can directly call. So let us discuss about this requirements of measurements. First point. So the standard which is used for comparison must be accurately known. So talking about this accurately known, हम कौन सा स्टैंडर्ड यूज़ कर रहे हैं मेजर करने के लिए, दैट शुड बी एक्यूरेटली नोन. हमको पता रहना चाहिए कि वो एक्यूरेट है. नेक्स्ट, एंड दैट शुड बी इंटरनेशनली एक्सेप्टेड. आई हैव टोल्ड यू दिस, that standard, that scale, suppose we are using that scale, should be internationally accepted. इसका I think you have heard about some ISO standards. कुछ कंपनी के ऊपर लिखा रहता है ISO standards and the Indian standards of organization. ISO का मतलब क्या है? Indian standards of organization. So these standards are Indian standards, this is Indian standard, whole India will be using this standard throughout India, because the same standards will be used throughout India due to some confusion. So इसको confusion नहीं रहना चाहिए. The same line which are drawn in Karnataka, the length should be same in Karnataka also, the length should be same in Andhra also, and in Tamil Nadu also, Jammu also. So it should be internationally accepted, and some things are country wise, and we have some standards. We have BIS, that is Bureau of Indian Standards, and also we have ISO standards. So why measurements are used? Measurements are used measurements standard is used for comparison, must be accurately known and internationally accepted and commonly used. So go to the next point. The apparatus and experimental procedure for the comparison must be proved. So what do you mean by this? Suppose you will be doing some experiment on any device in applied science lab. So the teacher says take that manual and first write on the procedure. So the procedure of the proving how the results has to be taken, मतलब results कैसा आते हैं, results, how you will get the results. So that results procedure should be there, that procedure should be accurately known. So the apparatus, I think you have known about the apparatus or experiment procedure for comparison must be proved. So that procedure should be proved, then only it can be used. So this is a simple 2 points of requirements of measurement, and these three images where see here we have some gear and we are measuring some lengths of the gear using some digital micrometer here, as you can see this digital micrometer, and we are measuring the circularity of some shaft. So this is a shaft, and using this dial indicator. So dial indicator, so we will be studying about this. And also look at this third image where we have some mechanical tool, and this mechanical tool diameter is measured by using micrometer. Okay, and simply you can say as the definition tells, the diameter of this mechanical tool is unknown before using the micrometer. आप micrometer use करने से पहले आपको डायमीटर पता नहीं था, that is unknown magnitude. तो आपने क्या किया, you have used a standard, that is a predefined standard, मतलब predefinedly आपने standard used and found out the diameter of that mechanical tool. So this is a mechanical measurement process. Okay, understood about this? So let's go further. Third point, that is we'll study about the significance of measurement. So significance is also nothing but aims or what is the objectives of measurements. Before going to this, I want to show you some other videos also. So let us watch those videos. I have collected this video from YouTube.
My new ruler is bright blue. He measures me and he measures you. Measures length and width and height. My super ruler is alright. Measurement is fun for me. Just come and try and then you'll see. Find the height or weight or time. My favorite thing is measurement. I got a scale to stand on. It weighs Jack and it weighs Mom. It tells me pounds or kilograms. It tells my weight is just so grand. Measurement is fun for me. Just come and try and then you'll see. Find the height or weight or time. My favorite thing is measurement. I got a glass thermometer. It tells me each day's temperature. Celsius or Fahrenheit. My thermometer's out of sight. Measurement is fun for me. Just come and try and then you'll see. Find the height or weight or time. My favorite thing is measurement.
How hard is it? Use a thermometer. How long is it? Use a
things, how much I've grown or length of string.
You're growing.
Measures inches and feet too, just like the foot that's in my shoe. Measurement is fun for me, just come and try and then you'll see. Find the height or weight or time, my favorite thing is measurement. Scales are real cool, my class has one, these at school. Weights in ounces or in pounds, tells me when weight goes up or down. Measurement is fun for me, just come and try and then you'll see. Find the height or weight or time, my favorite thing is measurement. Thermometer, just cold or hot, like the one my doctor's got. I measure air or measure seas, measures temperature in degrees. Measurement is fun for me, just come and try and then you'll see. Find the height or weight or time, my favorite thing is measurement. Use the thermometer. Use the ruler.
I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and have some idea about the measurements, and let us discuss about the significance of measurements right now. So first point, so significance, the first point is it provides the basis for research and development and designs. So क्या होगा सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ मेजरमेंट, एम क्या है, मेन एम क्या है मेजरमेंट्स का, रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट को आगे लेके आना है. So that is the thing. So it provides the basis for R&D, you can say R&D or research and development, and how to measure, that is research and development investments, expenses, कितना खर्चा हुआ, कितना खर्चा करना पड़ेगा, and total R&D head count and total R&D expense, कितना खर्चा आएगा at the last, and research project execution status, suppose research चल रहा है कुछ, so if you want to know the status of that research, then you can use the measurements. And if you want to know the performance चाहिए कितना performance किया है, that research development fellow candidate, आपको performance भी पता चलेगा using these measurements. And research project execution status, performance relative to plans, that is cost and schedule, and historic results based on metrics, fractions, revenues from new products. So a lot of huge advancements are there in measurement systems we can use, and these kind of measurement tools to have research and development designs. Okay, आपको एग्ज़ाम में कुछ नहीं लिखना है, just you have to write these points. Next point, it provides basis for control process. So controlling the process, suppose for example, if you want to control the CNC machine, CNC machine, if you want to control, first what you do is you will check out some measuring tools have been attached to the CNC machine to know the exact value. Suppose if some diameter has to be reduced, if you are using it in CNC machines, the diameter is reduced, and if you want to know how much diameter has been reduced, so we have some advanced measuring tools which we can use, and we can measure the diameter of that particular tool. Similarly, a lot of things are there to control the process. That is the aim of measuring mechanical measurements is used to control the processes. I think you have been observed when you have visited our college in this recent days, the security or gatekeeper have using that thermometer to measure your body temperature. So your body temperature is an unknown magnitude. क्या है आपका body temperature पता नहीं है आपको. So what he is using a predefined standard. आपका उसके पास एक standard है, and he is using that gun to measure your unknown magnitude, that is a temperature. So this is nothing but a controlling process. He is controlling the process. So we'll go to the next point. That is, it provides a basis for maintenance of performance. Suppose if you want to know the machine's performance or maintenance, we definitely all the companies are using some advanced measuring tools. So it involves maintenance involves repairing or replacing of necessary devices. So कुछ रिपेयर करना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो कुछ रिप्लेस करना पड़ेगा. So that time equipments, नहीं तो machinery, building infrastructure or cost effective practices to keep the equipment operational or working. So measurement plays an important role here in the performance. Next point, it helps to achieve quality of the product. Definitely, the Toyota companies are using, they have been majorly sounded companies because they are very keen about the continuous improvement of their qualities, and the quality can be improved using some devices also. So when you visit some industries in coming semesters, you may be will show you the measuring instrument which is attached to some CNC machines or some machines. So any machine in the world which is there should be a measuring device attached to that. मेजरिंग डिवाइसेस के बिना कोई भी मशीन अवेलेबल नहीं है. कुछ भी मेजर करना है तो मेजरिंग इंस्ट्रूमेंट चाहिए. So without measuring instrument, machine is incomplete. So next, go to the next point. It helps in process of industries. So I have discussed about this. So next, it helps in maintaining wealth, safety and health. Suppose I think you heard about the airbags in all the cars, or not in all cars, some expensive cars. When you hit the other object in a faster rate, then only airbags will open. So suppose if your car hits to the object, suppose wall को hit किया, so कितना फोर्स से हिट करने के बाद ऑटोमेटिकली एयरबैग ओपन होगा. सो दैट इज़ अ मेजरमेंट. So measurement plays a very important role in safety, and also it plays a very important role in wealth also. And we have health also. Health, suppose we want to measure, so what is the condition of your sugar. So sugar and BP, we have some devices, and we can simply use them to measure your BP and sugar. So it gives and maintaining of wealth, safety and health, that is the significance or aim of the measurement. So go to the next point. And lastly, it helps to protect the consumers. So see, sometimes safety plays a very important role in laborers and also in consumers also. Suppose if a product which is sold by me, suppose I want to sell a biscuit which I have manufactured 2 years back, and if I am going to sell that biscuit which is outdated, if a customer receives that biscuit, then he should be able to find when it has been manufactured sitting at his home itself. So understanding the word, वो घर बैठे बैठे ही वो बिस्किट कब मैन्युफैक्चर हुआ वो पता कर सकता है using the some devices. So that is the thing. So lastly is consumer confidence. Suppose मुझे पता चला कि वो बिस्किट 2 साल पहले ही मैन्युफैक्चर किया है, तो so we are in a safe world, we can get to know everything. So this kind of things. So this completes today's. I want to discuss the further things, that is the terms used in measurements: accuracy, precision, sensitivity, threshold, repeatability, range, calibration, and hysteresis. Out of this definition, 2-3 definitions are fixed for your internals and also for your final exams. So these things we have to discuss very thoroughly. So we will discuss in next coming class. So if you have any doubts, you have my number on the WhatsApp, and you can call me or ping me, and we will discuss about this. Okay. I hope you have understood about this and enjoyed the today's session. Thank you. We'll meet you in the next class.